Hi pals! I want to give that 5 minutes. Now, I've been saying for a while that I wanted to make a video about some of the shirts that I like to wear in and around the theme parks. So if you come in here, I've got them all laid out. Now, there's actually loads of them, so we need to get cracking. There's more than I thought there was, and then I got them all out and I was like, oh, this is going to take a while, so let's go. So first up, appropriately, this is the first Hawaiian shirt I ever bought. Probably around about 2007, something like that. And look at it, it's just a classic, vintagey, grey, but stylish, I think, Hawaiian shirt. I think I got it from Leeds at either Blue Rinse or Positively 13 o'clock, which is written in such a way, or it was, because it's shut now, that my friend thought it was called Positively O'clock. But no, Positively 13 o'clock, or Blue Rinse, that's where I got this. Yeah, I've had it for ages. Got a more recent one here, something I've only had a couple of years. This is the kind of thing you can wear in Animal Kingdom, specifically Dino Land USA. You'll fit right in there with this. It's a cactus one. This is Run and Fly. The last one was Run and Fly as well. I wore this. I entered a competition, Specsavers Spectacle Wearer of the Year, just for a bit of a laugh, just, you know, a bit of fun. It raises money for charity. But I actually got through to the regional finals, which is just something they give to the ugly people, and the modelled types, they'll go through to the finals in London. But I was a regional finalist, and I went to the photo shoot wearing this shirt and a nice jacket, and I looked absolutely awful. I thought I was going to look cracking, but I looked terrible. But it is a nice shirt, and something you can enjoy in the hot weather. I'm thinking this one, Disney World Boardwalk, Yacht Club Resort. See what I'm saying? And it's lovely and thick. H&M. What we got here? Oh, this one. Where did I get this? Matalan. Saw this in Matalan, and it was, oh, it were nice. I thought that will go just nice in Animal Kingdom, and so I've been saving it. I barely wear it because I'm saving it for Animal Kingdom. I've not been for a couple of years, but I posted it on Twitter, and someone said, where'd you get that? And he went out specifically that day just to buy the same shirt. So we're shirt buddies, me and this guy Nick. I've never met him, but we're shirt buddies. Okay, there's a bit of a sad story for you now. Are you ready? Sad story. This one here, I bought this in Peacocks in 2019, and I tried it on, and it fit so well, and it looked so good. You know, it's not that much to write home about, but it was a nice looking shirt when it was on. So I bought it, and that night, me and Lucy went to a salsa class. I was actually taking pictures for the band as a favour because the photographer had let them down. So I had a camera, and they let us do some of the salsa dancing afterwards for free. And I danced so hard, and it was such a hot night that, look at this, all the ink, because it's brand new, I hadn't washed it, I just worn it straight out. The ink all ran in the armpits. Ugh. But actually looking at it now, it's not so bad, but I thought it was ruined. And I was gutted. I went back to Peacocks, didn't have any. Anyway, 2 years later, I pop into Peacocks in Dewsbury, and look what I find on the sale rack. Badoing! Look at that, brand new. Look at the colour difference. Ooh, it's vibrant. And it was, look, £3.50. So I snapped it up. I thought, oh great. So now I've got like a brand new one, and one I can wear like for salsa dancing. Anyway, if you think that story was boring, you should have seen the look on the lady in Peacock's face when I told her. She wasn't that impressed. This is an example of Facebook advertising to you, and Facebook knows what I like, right? And it showed me these. It's TU, which is Sainsbury's clothing range. It showed these to me, and I snapped them up online. Thought I'm having those, so I bought them online and I picked them up a couple of days later. Now the thing about these is they're a looser fit. I like a tight fit. I like to be uncomfortable in my clothes, but look sort of snappily dressed. These are a loose fit, and this was last summer, and I didn't care last summer because it was COVID 2020, and I just thought, sod it, I'm gonna go for a casual look. So I got these casual loose fitting shirts. Now this is quite nice. It's very modern, but also it does have sort of vintagey hints, which I like. This one in particular, look at this. Got a whole scene going on. Look at that, isn't that nice? So yeah, relaxed fit, relaxed mind. I bought this one as a Christmas treat to myself, because when I go Christmas shopping, I do like a recce first, and I always spot something that I want for myself, and it was quite expensive. I think it was 30 quid. Yeah, something like that, 30 quid. It's Run and Fly again. Now their jumpers are terrible. They last about one wash and they go all lank, but the shirts hold up. So I saw this and I thought, I'm getting that for myself as a little Christmas shopping treat. It's quite John Lasseter-y, you know. I don't know if we're allowed to mention his name. But yeah, it evokes that kind of Pixar vibe, and it's retro. And I can imagine myself wearing that in Tomorrowland. What do you think? Futuristic. Not much to say about this one. I got it from TK Maxx, or Tickle Maxx as I like to call it. And I only bought it because I was going for some Thai food with some friends in Leeds, and they were late. So bored, I had about half an hour to spare, but I thought, great, I'll go do some shopping. And it was a lovely rainy, sunny evening, and I found this, and I bought it. I probably wouldn't have bought it if I didn't have half an hour to spare, but yeah, it's nice, isn't it? You know, for a comic artist to wear. Might be a bit obvious. This one is cheating, I would say. I mean, this is actually cosplay. I bought it off eBay as a cosplay item, and it's Nick Wilde. So yeah, nice pair of grey trousers. I thought he wore brown trousers, but I've since looked, he has grey trousers. But yeah, it came with a tie. Tie is awful. It's that sort of material that it doesn't tie in a tight knot. And actually, the buttons came off, and yeah, it's already quite open at the bottom, and then the bottom button fell off, and I just had this gaping hole all down me. Anyway, pretty cheap, that one. Same with this one. I saw this advertised on Facebook, and the material is awful. It looks nice. When you look at the stitching, you think that looks good quality, that. Listen to this. Awful. You can just tell. But it looks great. I've only worn it once because, again, the second Halloween that I had it was 2020, and I'd sacked everything off. But it's nice. I'm looking forward to wearing it this year. Got another TK Maxx one here, but I ordered it online. Thing is, I saw this. It was on sale, but there was a blue one, which was even more saved by the belly than this. But the blue one had sold out, and that's the one that got away. So this is the consolation prize. It's all right. I like it. It's funky, isn't it? Yeah. It's not as nice as the blue one, though. It was a shame. Again, I fell victim to social media advertising. This happens a lot more than I thought it did, but this one I saw on the H&M website, and this one, and I bought them both. I thought, oh, that'd be right nice at maybe a Flower and Garden Festival or Animal Kingdom. It's got, you know, jungly vibes, or, you know, Epcot-y garden vibes. And this one is just, well, as you can see, it's just covered in Mickey hands. To save on postage, which was only about £3 or something like that, I thought, no, I'm going to make a day of it. I'm going to walk there to the White Rose Centre, which is about, I don't know, a 3-hour round trip, and my feet were obliterated by the end of it, but it was worth it to save that £3 on these lovely shirts. I don't know if you do this, but sometimes if I'm in a shop, what I'll do is I'll see some item of clothing, and before I look at the price, I'll decide how much I like it in pounds. Now, I was looking for this sales rack in Matalan. Oh, this one's covered in bits of tissue, because there's a tissue in one of Bonnie's pockets in the wash. Got mixed up with one of mine. Anyway, I was looking at this on the sale rack, and I thought, it's alright. You know what? £3 like it. And I looked at the price, and it was £3. So I had to buy it. That's the rule. It's looking quite bright on my camera. I don't know. It's not as bright as it looks, certainly for me. But it's got these, I don't know, these kind of, I want to say Aztec-y symbols. Yeah. Yeah. £3. Can't go wrong. This one's a cautionary tale about being advertised to online. Another Facebook advert, and it just appealed to me. I saw this and I thought, that looks like fun. But then it arrived, and it's not fun. The material is so bad. It's so badly made. It's like, you know, sort of cheap, last-minute costume party sort of material. It's that sort of thing. It doesn't even have a top button, so it just looks really awkward when it's on. It's just terrible right across the board. Like the buttons, they'll sort of catch on the holes, and then this like thin nylon-y thing, it will just all sort of pull as you try and like open it, and everything will pucker. It's terrible. It does look fun though. These two are sort of similar. This one, you can only wear this when you're eating a Bounty bar, because look at it. It just looks like a Bounty bar package, doesn't it? It's fun, that. I think my friend Claire got me that when she was on holiday because I'd done her some artwork and she owed me. So she got me this, and it's really cool. And this one is very similar. I don't know where I got this one. But yeah, blue and white number. Not much to say about that one. This one here I bought in Hull, probably, I don't know. In fact, yeah, this is, I bought this before my first Hawaiian shirt, that one I showed you right at the start. So this is my first sort of silly shirt I ever bought in like top of the Princess Quay shopping centre. And it's an autumnal piece. I wear this literally one day every year, and therefore I've never actually washed it. I mean, by the time the next year comes around, it just seems clean again. To trust me on that one. Right, I've got another sad story for you now. Okay, I know you might not have been ready for this, but this one here I bought as, well, the intention was I was going to wear it because I was in a semi-final of a comedy competition and I did so well. The audience reaction was so good, I thought I am definitely getting through to the final at the Fringe. So I bought this shirt and I thought I'll wear this, you know, when I do the gig, and I didn't get through. So this is laced with a feeling of failure, but I like it. It's the kind of thing you could wear again. It feels Epcot-y, something like that. Yeah, retro-y, futuristic, 1980s googie, 50s shapes revival type of thing. Yeah, I should have got through to that final. This is where it's starting to get a little bit silly because I'm buying them now and not wearing them. It's only £8, so that's probably why I bought it, because I wouldn't pay much more than that. It's a bit too gimmicky, believe it or not, even for me, is this one. But yeah, in fact, it might not have even been £8. It might have been even cheaper than that on sale at Next. But yeah, it's got to the stage now where I've got that many that I'm not actually wearing them. I'm not getting round to it. Also, we've not been to the parks in 2 years, so I'm not having an opportunity to wear some of these. And this one as well, I got this from Primark. I think it was about £2.50, something ridiculous like that. Neat and iron, granted. This said, do you know what? I think I was watching Stranger Things, and the kid on that, the kid who sings, what song does he sing with that girl? Anyway, that kid, I saw him wearing an open Hawaiian shirt and a t-shirt, and I thought, I can rock that look that 11-year-old lad's wearing, however old he is. So yeah, when I saw this, I thought, yeah, I'll give it a go. This next one, Lucy bought a dress with this material, and then she discovered that there was a matching shirt, so she got me the matching shirt. Now, I think maybe she took the dress up or something. I think it was too long, and the leftover material, she made something for Bonnie to wear. Not an entire outfit, it wasn't that much material, but you know, just to accessorise something for Bonnie. So we all went for a meal at Ohana wearing these matching Mickey and Minnie Hawaiian numbers. It's cute, isn't it? This is an example of the best thing in the shop problem. Now, sometimes you're looking in a shop, this was from Tickle Max again, and I didn't like anything in there. I didn't even like this, but this was the nicest thing for me in the shop. Can you believe that? But yeah, so if it was in another shop with items that were, I don't know, equal or even better, I wouldn't have even given it a second look. But because it was the nicest thing in the shop there, I bought it. Ridiculous. Here's one I can just wear in Animal Kingdom. Look at that. Safari vibes. Animal Kingdom, or maybe on the Jungle Cruise in Adventureland. That type of thing. Nice, isn't it? And it matches a lady at work's dress. We're getting into the dregs now. I do like this though. Again, this is one I haven't worn yet, but just something simple. I think it's quite stylish. How much was that? Kirkwood Hospice, £5. So yeah, but now we're getting into the dregs, and here's the thing. Some people will send me pictures of shirts and they'll say, oh, have you seen this? And I say, no, it's not right. And they say, what are you talking about? You wear stuff like that. But the thing is, it has to have, I know all this doesn't, but most of it has a kind of, if it is modern, it at least evokes something vintagey. Or if it's, you know, actually vintage, even better. But some of these, I don't know why I bought them. This is quite nice, I guess. £6 it was. You know, it's a bit more modern than I normally go for. Yeah, so same with this. You know, these are ones I don't really wear. Maybe I could get rid of them. But now this next one is just wrong though. This is the thing. My parents got me this. They just think, oh, he likes daft shirts. But this isn't right. This doesn't appeal to me. This animal portrait thing. I mean, you could think, oh, you could wear that to an Animal Kingdom. No, not the right animals. This one is going to the charity shop. It's from Joe Brown's, which is the kind of place James May would shop at, but not me. So yeah, thanks Mum and Dad, but no thanks. They probably left the price on. They always do. Yep, £12. So the final ones I want to show you are Christmas ones. I don't know if you know, but Christmas jumpers, they're out. It is all about the Christmas shirt. This is the first one I got. Peacocks again. It just has a really classic, vintagey vibe to it. Look at this. Let's find a good one of Santa. There he is. It's nice, isn't it? It's traditional is what it is. So I had to have it. Small, regular fit, peacocks. Let's turn it over, get a good proper look at it. I really should have ironed all these, but it would take me about 3 hours to get through them all. Look at this. It's just a nice winter scene, isn't it? Lovely. Don't know why I bought this. It probably just looks like, do you know what, this probably looks good on a mannequin, and I thought, oh, I'll get it, and it will have been cheap. Primark. I bet it was a couple of quid this, because I don't like the penguins, but the colour's alright. And this one I got, we were doing West Side Story, like in a review show, and we all needed red shirts, and from the audience this wouldn't read, but it does actually have reindeer on it. I wanted a plain red or something with, what I wanted was plain red with black palm trees on, but that doesn't exist. So I got this, and you know what, it fits nice, and it's Christmassy, but subtle. This one here, my dentist was describing his boyfriend's shirt, and he was saying, oh, he's got this shirt, it's awful. And he described it, he says it's got planets and Santa on it. And then I said, is it black? And he said, yeah. And I said, got it, mate. I think it's one of the few things I've ever bought from Asda, because their clothes are massive. It is a small, but it probably fits like a medium, because supermarkets do that. But I think it's cool. I don't know why he was slagging it off, because that is a fun shirt. And this last one, bought this on eBay. As soon as I saw it, couldn't resist. Santa on an Hawaiian vacation. Taking some reindeer along. How nice is that? Look at that. Even the labels from each shirts since 1999. It's good, isn't it? Let's turn it over. Get a proper look at it. Look at that. Tiki Santa. Merry Christmas. Well, that was a look at all my shirts. I hope you've enjoyed it. This one I'm actually wearing now. Again, it's a Peacocks one, but you know, it's got vintagey vibes, a thick material. Do you know what? Peacocks, it's all right. And I'll tell you what, I've been wearing this about 4 days in a row, maybe 5, something like that. But I'm not going anywhere. I'm not sweating, so get after me back. Yeah, so that's all my shirts. I didn't realise there were that many of them, so it's taken absolutely ages. So I'm knackered now. I think I'll have a little kip. Best place to do that is on a pile of shirts. Night-night.